Hello and welcome back, guys. So, today we're going to take a look at the Gundam Universe RX-0, the Unicorn Gundam. So, as you can see here, this is the box. So, it says right here, 03. That means he is the third mobile suit to be released in the Gundam Universe line. So, this is the box. You can see the figure inside and some cool box art at the front. And then at the back, you can see the figure in an action pose and more information about the figure. So again guys, before I unbox this figure, if you guys want one of these, go check Hobby Toys Laguna, link down in the description for all your Hobby Toys needs. So on to the unboxing. So here is the figure out of the box, and as you can see here, the Unicorn Gundam is in his destroy mode. That means there are a lot of psycho frames that are exposed in this figure. And those psycho frames are painted in this red paint. They are not metallic, I think. I think they are not metallic, just regular red paint. And as for the V-fin is painted in this metallic gold. And just like the RX-78, this figure got some weight to it. It feels a little bit heavy compared to your high-grade Gundams. And it looks great. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the articulation of this figure. So starting from the head can look up just a little bit, can look down, can also look side to side. It cannot go full 360 just because of how it is designed. And then the shoulder pads is on a ball joint. It can move up and down, it can wiggle around. The arms can move forward and back. Can even go full 360 until you pop the backpack off. Okay, so the arms can also go out about that far. And then there is also a bicep rotation. You just gotta bear with that squeaky sound. The elbow, they are double jointed. It can bend about that far. And then the hands are on a ball joint, can rotate and can wiggle around. And then still there is no waist rotation. It's still fixed down here, but it can go back just a little bit. Can go forward. It can tilt ever so slightly side to side and can a little bit rotate. So for the this part right here, it can move out until you pop it out. Let's pop it back in. So you can see the mechanism in there. So it can move out about that far. The side skirt can go out about that far. The back skirt, it's fixed. So the legs can move forward about that far. Can also go back about that far. Can also go out, and still there is a thigh rotation which I cannot rotate, but it's there. I think it's there. It's too stiff. So for the knee bend, it is double jointed. It can bend about that far, so not much. And then the ankle guards. So this part right here is fixed. The only moving part is this. Can move a little bit forward and back like so. And then as for the foot can move forward and back. Can also go side to side like so. And then the backpack, it is fixed. And then there is some rotation in this gray part right here. It can wiggle around. And then the beam saber handles. So nope, they cannot rotate or they cannot fold out. Yeah. So I guess that is about it for the articulation of this figure. It is a little bit limited compared to the RX-78, but maybe that is because of the design of the mobile suit. And as for the accessories, he comes with a total of 4 beam saber handles, 2 stored in his forearms and 2 that came out of the packaging. And then he also comes with 2 pink beams, as you can see right here. I think these are the same as the RX-78. Left trigger finger hand, a right weapon holding hand, his beam magnum, which is just a solid gray plastic. His shield, an adapter for the shield, and an adapter for the action base. Okay, so let's try to attach his accessories. So first, let's start with the beam saber. So let's replace the hand with the weapon holding hand. Like so. And then attach the pink beams. Then slot it in his hand. If I can do it. There we go. So I think he holds it really well. Now the thing is, the beam saber handles, you can also store them in his backpack. So you just have to peg it in here. So, like so. So let's try to attach his shield. So first, attach this adapter part. Like so. Or yep, like so. And then attach the shield. There we go. So it stays there really securely. Now let's give him his beam magnum. So replace the hand with the trigger finger hand. Like so. And then there is a metallic green scope, but there are no moving parts. So let's remove the hand again. So the only way to attach this is you just gotta wiggle this in like so. So that is quite easy since the hands are made of soft plastic. I'm gonna attach it back to the unicorn gun. So let's do some quick shooting pose. So rotate the arms, rotate the hand. That's weird. So let's okay. So there is something that is definitely weird. I don't know if this is just the Unicorn Gundam, but the RX-78, I think it's pretty much okay. It's just that I think because of the design of the Unicorn Gundam. But as you can see here, if I remove the trigger finger hand, you can see that the attachment point for the hand is slightly angled. Let me zoom it in so you can see it clearly. Okay, so as you can see here, it is angled inwards. So when you attach the beam magnum with the trigger finger hand, it will look like this. So yeah, you cannot do a straight up standing shooting pose because it will end up missing the target. So I think that is one downside of this Gundam universe, the Unicorn Gundam. I don't know, maybe it is just the Unicorn Gundam. I think the RX-78 is pretty much okay. So maybe it is because of the design of the mobile suit. But yeah. And I guess that is it for our quick unboxing and review of the Gundam Universe Unicorn Gundam. Now, this figure, it looks good. It looks good. The articulation, it's quite understandable just because of how the mobile suit is designed. Now, the only thing that might be a deal breaker for some is the hands, how they are angled inwards. Now, if you are a type of collector who wants to display his figure in an action pose, then you might not like this figure. But if you're a type of collector who just wants to display his figure straight up standing pose, then you might consider checking this figure out. And I guess that is it. If you guys like this video, please consider hitting the thumbs up button. And if you want to support this channel, consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching, and I hope that I'll see you in the next review.